So welcome to my channel. How are you doing? How has your day been? If you are new here, welcome. If you are old, thanks for stopping by. Anyways, I'm going to make this video as brief as possible. So I'll simply just be sharing 3 tips that everybody who runs a fashion business should apply. Now, the fashion business is very wide, so you could actually be a dressmaker, you could be into fascinators, you could be into crafts, you could be into just any area. You could even be into upholstery. Whatever it is that you do, you are in the fashion business, and these tips will be useful for you. So, number one of the things that is very necessary for you to run a successful fashion business is identify your strength. Now, no matter the area of fashion that you are involved in, even if that area is most lucrative that you know of, there are several processes that it takes to produce a fashion item, no matter what it is. And in those processes, you have a strength. Everybody has the area and the parts where they enjoy doing the most. So you need to identify that part and the area that works for you. Once you've been able to identify that part, it's easy for you to take advantage of that part and make the best out of it. So for instance, if you're the type that do not like to say cut, like me, I prefer things that have to do with embroideries, I prefer to teach, I prefer to do other things just apart from take the tape and measure it. Yeah, do I know how to do it? Yes, I know how to do it. But what happens is, now that I understand the strength, it means that this is an area where no matter what happens, even if I'm sleeping, even if I'm sick, even if I don't have the strength, I will still be able to do those areas because those are the areas that I enjoy doing the most. That way, I'll be able to look out for ways and information and things that will help me actually push that area further to enable me excel in the business. Number 2, get help. Now, this is very, very important. You can't be everything in your business. No, you cannot. You can't be the craft person, you can't be the marketer, you can't be the storekeeper, you can't be the delivery person, you can't be the shopper, you can't be everything. Now, you can be a lot of things, honestly, but to tell each other the truth, it's going to be very difficult to be everything. So one of the things to do is, like I said earlier, find your strength. Those areas that are not your strength are the areas you can now delegate to other people. Those areas where you know deep down in your heart that it can function without you, you don't have to be there. Those are the areas you need to delegate to other people. So learn to get help. If you get help, you'll be able to achieve much more. Even the Bible says that 1 will kill 1,000 and 2 will kill 10,000, right? So if you do all the work alone, you will be exhausted. You'll be absolutely exhausted and you'll not be able to achieve much. So if you get help, you'll be able to achieve much more. Now, staffing, the process of staffing, I know is very difficult and it's not cheap as well, but if you get it right, you get the best out of a fashion business. Create sales funnels. You can't keep doing one thing over and over and over and over again and expect to so like they say, you can't keep doing one thing and expect a different result. So you can't just stick to just one area, especially those who are into production. You can't just sit there and keep producing and keep producing and keep producing. You get tired, you get worn out, and there will be times and seasons where that area will not move. So what do? So this is where creating sales funnels come into play. So what do? If you're into production, you could branch off into areas like sales of accessories, you could branch off into teaching, you could branch off into several other areas. Now, you could also, if you're into bespoke, you could also do things like ready-made, ready to wear, and all of that. You could actually create smaller fragments of what you do and, make sales. If you're into upholstery, for instance, you can actually produce a load of throw pillows, just throw pillows, and you make a whole lot from it. Meanwhile, what you do majorly is production of a whole furniture set, maybe large furniture set, for instance. So those other areas are things that would also, get you income on the side, just in case the bigger areas are not working at the moment. So another thing you could also do is that if you have extra space in your working area, you could get people who will complement your business and will pay you something for using your space. You know what I mean? The point I'm trying to make is not just stick to that your one area and one business. There's always a sub area. There's always one area of your business that could also complement it. There's always a grandchild. There will be a branch. There'll always be somewhere that you can actually do make extra income when the other big one is not working. And then I'll add this bonus to it: upgrade. What did I say? Upgrade. Now, this issue of upgrade is very important. You don't want to be the best of 1920 when we're in 2021. No, you don't want to be that. So you want to be the best at every single time. So it means that you have to keep yourself up to date. You have to keep yourself up to date, as in be up to date. Don't be the person that was left behind. Be always up to date. Be up to date in your skill. Be up to date in your marketing. Be up to date in your packaging. Be up to date in your presentation. Just make sure you are up to date. Up to date with systems. Up to date with the activities, the patterns, the systems, the whatever that happens in your environment. Don't be left behind. Sometimes, if you are behind, what it can cost you is usually very, very painful. Trust me. Those of you who have experienced something like that can relate. It can be very painful and very annoying when you lose or miss out on something important because of a particular information deficiency. You feel me, right? Okay, so I think that's for today. I'll come up with much more later, but I hope these will stick. Let me not bombard you with too many. So let me just give you the ones that you can work with, and I wish you the best in your business. Anyways, in case you haven't subscribed, please hit the subscribe button and notification bell so that whenever I post any other video, you will see it. Thank you so much for staying with me. Thank you for sticking around. I am grateful. Bye.